Hi everyone, hope you're all good. Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about comfort zones, everyone's favourite. Again, self-explanatory, but we're going to talk about it in more depth. So a comfort zone, if we define what a comfort zone is, it's like a safe environment where you're like anxiety neutral, there's no stress, you just feel comfortable, you feel like you're in control. And as much as you feel comfortable in that space, it's not necessarily the best space to be in, because it means you're never really moving forward in life, you're never really progressing, you're never really trying to do anything that will help you to reach your full potential. Yeah, it's not that awesome. So if we look at it, the things that you're comfortable in tend to be, if you can't work out what they are, they tend to be the things that you say,
oh, like I'll do that later, or I'll fix that later, like I'm not really ready for that yet.
Basically simple things that you're just like, you're not really trying to address in that moment. It's just like a mental trap. Like you don't understand or you don't notice how much you're trapping yourself in this box for so long. The more you put things off, the more you get comfortable, and the more comfortable you get, it's like it's like a sponge, you're just being like soaked in, and you're too comfortable in there, you don't really know how to get out. I remember Stephen Furtick, I think that's how you say his name, he posted a picture one day which just triggered my soul. It said, God can't bring forth a harvest from the seed that you keep in your hand. The seed that you keep in your hand is that thing that you've been wanting to do for decades, for years. It's just in there, and it's just like, you talk about it sometimes, you're like,
yeah, I've always wanted to do that, yeah, I've always wanted to do this.
But unless you actually open your hand and plant the seed, and you planting the seed is you taking those steps to, progress, you'll never actually know what you are capable of, what you can do. Like, you'll never know how much a plant can grow and how beautiful it look if you never plant the seed. It's the same principle in your life. You'll never know unless you take that step. For me, if I give you an example, I remember in the summer, after first year uni exams, just chilling. I wasn't really doing much as I should have been. I just woke up one day and I was like, this can't go on. Like, I really want to change. I really just want to be active in everything that I do. I want to just, be doing things and taking things on that's going to help me be a better all-rounded person. And I got this vim from I don't know where. And the problem with that vim is that if you don't act on it immediately, the vim can dim. Your excitedness about what you want to do kind of depletes. And that's why I say if you know that you want to move forward and you want to leave that comfort zone, don't pick up that thing and then like give up on it, because at the end of the day it's all going to take time for you. Just because you picked to change your life that day doesn't mean it's going to change in an instant. And I think we're in a society where we want instant change. We're not ready to trust the process. Leaving your comfort zone is all about patience. Finishing off my story, I realized that I wanted to do, like, every time I looked to do an internship or a placement or something like that, I'd see interview, when you're looking at the process for application, you send your CV, you send your cover letter, cool, done, I could do that. Interview, yeah, bye. Like, I would literally put, yeah, I'm not doing that. And I realized by the end of it, when I came back to uni for second year, we started doing like brand me, you had to stand up and talk about yourself. I realized, okay, first of all, I can do that, but I realized then that I'd been avoiding all these applications, all these jobs, because I was scared of interviews. That sounds really silly, but I was scared of interviews. And one day I just sat up and I was like, Jocelyn, you're really 20, you're a big girl, you can't hide from interviews forever. You're gonna need to get a job one day and actually make money. So yeah, I stepped out of that and I pushed myself to apply for so many different things, like a job in uni, a placement year. And you know what? I was so happy that I did that, because not only, once I did it once, it meant I was getting more comfortable, but it allowed me to kind of put into perspective what I'm capable of doing. And I managed to get all the things that I applied for, which was just crazy to me. And for me, it was a realization, it was the annoyance at myself for just, like, you were literally just sitting there, literally just on a gold mine. Like, you were just sitting there, you were sitting on yourself, you were suppressing yourself, and you were stopping yourself from achieving so much because of this little fear of talking to other human beings who have 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, everything. What are you doing, Justin? I'm a prime example of when you leave your comfort zone, you push the boundaries, you can achieve so much. I think that's basically like the gist of like what I want to say. But now I want to give you like tips on how to. It's all very well talking about how you need to leave your comfort zone, but people don't actually know how. First of all, pick something that you've always wanted to do. always wanted to do, but you've never had the courage or the strength to do it. Fear is a lie. I'm not saying that you saying that will disregard all fear. We all get fearful sometimes. But even in the process, even when you're going to do that thing and you're nervous, just say to yourself, yes, I'm nervous, but fear is a lie. It is not real. False evidence appearing real. It is not real. It is something that is just being put in you to stop yourself from taking that step. Don't allow it to take over you. The second thing I say is share it with someone that you trust, someone that can hold you accountable for your actions, someone who can be like, when you're slacking, they can be like,
Jocelyn, what are you doing? Or Errol, what are you doing? Like, pick yourself up, let's get going.
You don't have to tell the whole world. Like, if you want to make moves, make them quietly. And just, I'm not saying like you have to keep everything, but like, you know, just tell a minimum amount of people. Telling everyone is just not necessary. Like, it's not everyone that's going to be for what you want to do. So just keep it to yourself, keep it in a small circle of people that you trust, and just, you know, move forward with it. When I say make moves quietly, by making those quiet moves, you're protecting your own blessings. The last tip I have is, if you want change to happen, you have to be the change. I know that sounds very, as KP would say, moist, but it's so true. Like, if you want to make moves, you have to be the move. You have to take the steps. It's all on you. You are the one sitting on your, like, you're the one sitting on your destiny. You are the one that needs to step out the comfort zone. So it's you that has to make those steps. If that's that vim that you get one day when you wake up and you're like, I want to change, do not push it aside. Don't delay it, because if you delay it, you don't know when that vim might come back. The vim can dim. The most important thing in all of that is trusting the process. Stepping out of your comfort zone is not an easy thing. You've been comfortable for so long. You're now really just kind of like literally like hopping out the window into the whole big wide world. You need to trust it. No matter how long it takes, you need to trust the process. And when you trust that process and you're just like, you know what, it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, it might not even happen in 5 years, but when it does happen, when you finally achieve what you wanted to achieve, you will look back and you'll be so glad that you trusted the process, and so glad that you took the steps to step out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones are not the best place to be. I can tell you that from experience. 2018 should be your year of just like stepping out your comfort zone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope the video inspired you, helped you, kind of guided you, kind of helping you to work out what your 2018 is going to be like. And I will hopefully see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. You know, it's just a message that I feel like everyone should just have. And lastly, before I end, if you were looking at my t-shirt and my t-shirt distracted you through this whole video, because if I were watching, it'd probably distract me. It's beautiful. It's from a company called The Real One by this awesome guy called Matthew. He makes these really cool t-shirts. I'll probably take a picture and put it on Instagram, because the back also has like a Chinese sign, but I can't really show you right now. So I will put his details, or the details for the company, in the description box, and you guys go get yourself a t-shirt. They also have hoodies and caps and other cool stuff coming out. So yeah, all in the description box. See you guys.